If you are looking to level up your YouTube game, this is the video for you, because I'm going to dive deep into what consistency is so that you can actually practice it properly and see huge results in a really short amount of time. And no, I am not just talking about frequency, people. So before we dive in, let's go through the nitty-gritty of what consistency is. So as I said, it has nothing to do with just frequency. It has a little bit to do with frequency, but it definitely is not the only thing. Because trust from your audience has to be earned through consistency through many different ways. And so those are the ways that we're going to go through in this video. But just know, as a YouTube creator, you are building an audience, you are building a community, and you want to make sure that they know, oh, I love this person. The second they see your face, they know, oh, I know exactly that their branding is yellow. I know exactly like they like this pretty font. I know exactly what to expect in every single video. Like whenever you go below that, or whenever you dip from what your standard consistency is, that's when people start to pull away, because they're like, wait, who is this person? Or like, I don't like this style, or I don't know, what are they doing? That is what we're focusing on today. So let's focus on quality first. So consistent quality is always what's going to win your audience members over. That could be as simple as the type of music you add into your videos. It can be as simple as maybe the little fun gags that you put in. If you're like really funny person and you love to show your personality through humor, then people who love you because of your humor, they want to see that in your videos. If all of a sudden you just have a video and you're really sad and there's no humor, and they're like, why am I watching this person? Or like, this isn't why I love this person, or like, what's going on? If there's a time and a place to do those kinds of things, to have a little change like that, but more often than none, you're gonna have people who are like, I only like this person because they make me laugh. I want to laugh when I see their videos. And then over time, if you're not making them laugh the same way because your quality is going down, then they are out. They are gonna unsubscribe from you. They're gonna not share your things. They're gonna have nothing to do with you. And you lose that kind of part of your audience. And that's not going to be one person who will feel like that. Consider consistency as more so the quality that you are pushing out. So think about, okay, am I always using these colors? Am I always using this type of music? Because again, people attach themselves to people on the internet because of certain things. And that could be things that are very relatable to them. Maybe you went to school in California, and they went to school in California. They like you because you went to school in California. It could be as simple as that, but also it could be because you have really great taste in music that's really similar to their great taste in music. And when you show those in your videos, that makes them more attracted to you. So even though they like what you're talking about otherwise in your niche, maybe they're really focused on that music. And when you take it away or something, then they're gonna retract and be like, oh, maybe I don't like watching them anymore. Because they're gonna watch you for who you are. They're gonna watch you for who your style is, what your brand is. Now, that's not to say that you should not experiment. It's always great to experiment on what can be changed for the better. I'm just saying, never go below your standard and never go below your current quality, because that is what's going to make people repel you. You want people to be attracted to you. You want people to be magnetized by you. You want them to be like, oh, love this person, I'm gonna click so fast, and I'm also gonna share it to the world. That's what you want from your audience, and you need to do that by consistently following up with great high quality videos. One little rule of thumb you can do is just check in maybe every couple months, maybe the first day of each quarter, just to look and see how the last few months have been going with your videos, with your statistics, understanding who your audience is. Looking at those analytics will help you understand if you are doing a good job or not at your consistency. So again, quality is everything. Experimentation is great, but just never dip below that quality. Set your bar high, and then just keep on making it higher and higher as you go. All right, going off of quality, you really want to make sure that you are prepared. You don't want to just be pushing out all this content and making sure like you have all your branding in there and making sure that it's usually like your videos normally are, but you want to make sure you actually have the preparation for each video, that every single video is looked at like, wow, they took their time with this video. It's one thing to just be able to make a video really quickly and just kind of brush off off and be like, oh yeah, I just said all the words, I put it out there. Boom. That's okay, but you want to make sure that you're really prepared for each video, that you know exactly what you're gonna say and how to say it so that that translates to your viewer, so that they can feel like, oh wow, they really prepared themselves, or like they really know what they're talking about. That's not only gonna give you more authority in that person's eyes, but it's also gonna help you attract other people who are looking for the exact same thing. So really make sure that you are focusing on packaging each video. I made an entire video about that and how you should be packaging your thumbnail, title, the content of the video in a nice little box like a present, and give it to your viewer every single time, because each video counts. If they can consistently see well delivered packaged gifts of videos over and over and over and over again, then they will never be disappointed every time they look at your videos. Now, remember, as I just mentioned, like when you set your standard of quality up here, make sure that you never go back down. Always make sure that you are constantly and consistently making little changes to be the best version you can be on your YouTube channel. So maybe that looks like investing in some new equipment. It means playing around with what else you can do with your brand. Okay, you love to use the color blue. That's your branding color. Okay, how can you put blue in the frame? Could you have like a little backlight that's blue? Can you have something that just kind of like makes it more like this is this person, like this is a well-branded person? Is there something that you can invest in to just make everything better? Like maybe that's better audio, maybe that's like, I don't know, better clothes that you wear, whatever it looks like for you. Make sure that that standard you give yourself, that you're always going up, you're never going down. Invest in your brand, invest in your company, and you're going to see great feedback from that. All right, and now I don't have to tell you, but when you tell people that you make videos every Tuesday and Saturday, that you actually deliver them on Tuesday and Saturday, you need to make sure that you're actually giving out videos. If you cannot promise a certain day of the week, then just say, I make videos every week. Or if you can't even say that because you're not going to deliver on that, just say, I like to make videos. Make it simple, make it to something you can actually stick to sustainably, so that people know what to expect from you. Because the second you say, oh yeah, expect a video from me every single day, and you do not deliver that, they're gonna be like, okay, love this girl, but now she's not even delivering anything to me. I'm not here for that wishy-washy stuff. You're gonna repel people from wanting to see you more because you are not delivering on what you are saying. So of course, that is a huge part of consistency, is the frequency. But as you know, up until this point, there's a lot more that goes into it. We've really emphasized in this video how much you're posting, but also how you're posting and how you're delivering your content and your videos to your viewers, so that they can always expect an amazing, beautiful packaged box from you every single time they click on one of your videos. So those are the two things you need to balance. Now, just make sure, like when you decide, okay, this is what I'm gonna add and upgrade to make sure I'm consistent in quality and also in frequency, you just need to make sure you can find that happy balance where you can be like, okay, so maybe I can only do one video a week, or maybe that only looks like one every couple weeks for me, just to make sure I can keep that consistency. You need to look at that. So you need to write down everything that you can do for both quality and frequency, and then put it all together to come up with a content calendar that you can actually stick to and that won't disappoint your viewers. Now, if you love this video, check out this next one over here, because I made an entire video about how creators, small or big or medium size, can make more money with alternate revenue. So take a look at it right over here. Are you a content creator who is really relying on your YouTube revenue? Well, guess what? It is time to break free from the uncertainty of where your revenue is coming from